probably the most beautiful tribute that anyone can give to Irv, and just a real expression of how his memory will live on forever in all of us, especially his grandchildren. I'm Irv's niece, Sheri, and I also just was thinking about the characteristics that really endeared Irv to me and made him seem much more a close relative than a great uncle-in-law. And so, of course, he was a storyteller, and so I'll tell just a few short anecdotes today, though mine will be noticeably more concise, although he wasn't a quiet man. He could tell long, wonderful stories. Irv was, as has been alluded to by his daughter, a foodie, with a palate befitting a Chicago native, a New York City transplant, and a San Francisco area lifer. And part of what sold me on Stanford Med School in the Bay Area was the culinary tour that Irv gave me when I came out for an interview and stayed with him and Lee. Our tour included a trip to the all-you-can-eat, exactly what you want to eat Mongolian barbecue. As a visitor who'd grown up and almost never left the bland, pale Midwestern suburbs, I was sold. I was not disappointed by making this choice, and many years of good family meals with Lee and Irv and the whole family at their house and at the local restaurants followed. Another characteristic that came to mind when I thought about Irv was devoted husband of Lee and incredibly proud father of Jay and Golly and grandfather of Mayan and Orly and Naor. Last night on the bookcase that Irv kept in his office, we found a tiny black and white photograph of my mom at her engagement. The wide, hopeful smile, the strand of pearls, the early 60s bouffant. On the back, my mom had written, "I hope my marriage will be filled with the continued love that yours has." And that love did continue. It led to 2 beautiful children and 3 beautiful grandchildren who lit up Irv's days. His wife, Lee, was his soulmate to the end. When she developed some health problems in recent years, and some suggested that Irv might want her to go to an assisted living home, he would not hear of separating from her. A couple of months ago, when Irv was in the hospital, he awoke, and he realized that while he'd been sleeping, he had been transferred in an ambulance from the hospital to a rehab unit and into the same room as Lee. He put his arms out wide and did a victory salute because they had been reunited. When I lived in, and family, of course, was so important to him. When I lived in California for 8 years, Lee and Irv were at every extracurricular dance performance, every lecture I gave, and they invited me to spend every holiday together with them and the family, including Sheila and Melvin and the Bursteins visiting from Michigan, and many of you who are here today. Irv took me out to lunch with his friends, out to speak at a study group he participated in to keep up on the latest news. I felt close to him. So 6 years ago, when I got married in Michigan, I invited Lee and Irv to the wedding. I sent the invitation because I wanted them to know that I wished they could be there. Of course, I knew that with Irv being 85 years old, with Lee having been somewhat ill, and neither of them having traveled across the country for years, there was no way they could join me. When I spoke to them, they were looking into travel arrangements. "Of course we're coming," they said, and they did. The last few months were very hard on Irv. It's never easy to be sick, especially when you are such a can-do person as Irv was. And as the wonderful doctor who took such good care of him, Rika Sujansky, knows, he missed things. He missed going to Bible study and out to lunch with his friends. It didn't matter that he was 91. He felt capable of doing everything that a younger person could do, and it was so hard on him when he couldn't. But what brought him incredible happiness and satisfaction these past weeks were the concentrated time that he got to spend with many of you here, with his caring family, his wife, Lee, his children, his grandchildren, including almost daily visits from Mayan and from Orly. We are so grateful for Irv Zelinsky's life. He will live with us, within us, and inspire us forever.